Hello, I'm Avery. Welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't met me before, I am your mixology queen. I love making all sorts of recipes. And today on the menu is a deluxe pumpkin spice latte. So no matter what time of year it is, pumpkin spice is always delicious, but some people do not like it. And I am here to change your mind. I'm gonna make this deluxe because personally, I don't like pumpkin spice. I've had it at different cafes and it is so grossly sweet. But I tried this recipe the other day that I made myself and I was shocked at how good it was. I think at the end of the day, the trick is for it to be homemade, not store-bought. That way it is going to be much better. So join me and let's get started on this delicious recipe. You're gonna need some supplies and ingredients. These are gonna be some of your garnishes. So I have some star anise. Star anise is nice, it kind of has like a bit of a liquor smell to it. This is just gonna be a garnish that goes on top. I also have some fresh cinnamon. Smells so good. And some little pumpkin seeds if you wanted. I also like to use a little bit of nutmeg. I couldn't find any fresh nutmeg. I was so sad because it's so nice when it's fresh, but this will still do. You're also going to need a grater. This is going to be for grating some of our ingredients today. This is very essential, especially for your garnish. I also have some marshmallows. I cut these in half because I need one of the sides to be very sticky because you know the outside kind of has like a bit of a powder on it. So cut them up, or you can use a marshmallow fluff, whichever you prefer. And then of course, fresh pumpkin straight out of the can, not the pumpkin, sorry, but still very delicious. Honestly, it tastes the same. And I have some delicious organic Canadian maple syrup, the best of the best. We do not do fake maple syrup in this house. You're also gonna want some fresh espresso. So I've got some in this cup here. No, you can't see it, but the cup is really cute, so I had to put it in this video. And some vanilla extract if you have some. You're also going to want to have some graham crackers. And if you broke some, that's okay because we're gonna crush them up later anyway, so that's okay. And some of the essentials is heavy cream or whipped cream. I personally prefer it like this because we're gonna be making a foam, so you don't wanna have pre-whipped cream. And then last but not least, just some whole milk. I did lactose free because it's just gonna feel a little bit better on your stomach. All right, now that we have all of our ingredients in order, let's start putting this together. So first we're gonna start with the base of our drink. So we're going to take a measuring cup like this, pour in your milk, and we're gonna take a couple big scoops of pumpkin. And now we're going to add in a little bit of this maple syrup, not too much, just a little bit. Sweeten it up. And a little teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're just going to add a little bit of nutmeg, just so it's inside and it's actually going to be mixed into the drink. And a little bit of fresh cinnamon. We're going to grind this up. And now we're going to take our little mixer here and we are going to blend this all together. And you can see it's quickly turning into that orange color that you recognize whenever you see a pumpkin spice latte. Make sure the pumpkin is fully mixed in. We don't want any chunks. And try to get to the top a little bit so it froths up. And then you can slowly add in your espresso. Add a little bit more. Okay, I think that's nice and well mixed up. We're gonna set that aside and now we're gonna work on our foam. So for the foam of this drink, I'm gonna be doing a maple syrup foam. So I already have my heavy cream. We're gonna add in quite a bit of maple syrup because we didn't put much in the drink, so the drink itself is actually not very sweet. And start mixing. And you're gonna wanna go up and down with this one to get lots of air in there because it has to aerate in order to whip properly. That's how the whipped cream is best formed. All right, we're getting close to the consistency that we're looking for. So basically what you want it to look like is you're gonna see some streaks on the top. That's how you know it's more of a foam and it's not just liquid anymore. Maybe about 10 more seconds. Amazing, I will set that to the side. And now we are going to work on garnishing our drinks. So The reason why we're not putting this in first is because I'm going to rim it. So I'm going to take my marshmallows here and I'm actually going to stick them along the edge. That's why I wanted to get a sticky side of it, so that way I could get it nice and stuck on. Yeah, I can fit one more on here. Oh my goodness, they're all stuck together. Okay, the other one I'm gonna leave plain. It's just optional. I wanted to have 2 slightly different recipes, so that way you can see which one you like the best. And now we are going to pour this into our cup. We're going to add our foam. And the foam should balance on the top. And then we are going to take our graham crackers here and crush these up. So if you have a muddler or some sort of a stick to crush it, start pressing that in. Might get a little bit messy. There, we don't want any big chunks left, so we're almost done. Fantastic. So now I'm going to take a little bit of graham crackers and put that on the top. Amazing. You can also stick one inside of this guy. I think that looks really cute. We'll take a cinnamon stick, put that on each as well. I'm gonna kind of re-stick these marshmallows because they're coming off. Got this beautiful star anise. And then finally, we are going to add a little bit more of our cinnamon. Okay, I'm almost done garnishing. I just have one more surprise. Just give me 1 second. Back and better than ever, I've got a torch. So let's get these marshmallows nice and toasty. Oop. Takes a second to die down. Some of these want to fall. I don't know why they're falling. I'm gonna get the outside of it as well. One of them stayed on fire. That would have been bad. And then I've got some fresh chocolate and we're gonna shave that on the top. So it's basically like a pumpkin spice latte s'more. I'm pretty sure that's like the coolest thing I've ever heard of. And it's going to taste delicious. It's not too sweet because most of the sweetener is just in the foam on the top. It's not actually in the drink. And that's just what I don't like the taste of. So this is gonna be so much better. And you've got your graham cracker crumbles in there too. It's just gonna be so delicious. The final last touch, we are going to take a torch to the cinnamon and it is going to taste like a pumpkin pie. Well, that looks beautiful. I am very impressed with how these turned out. I think that if you are a pumpkin spice hater, your mind is going to be changed today because these cocktails look absolutely delicious. I feel like I can smell the smoky cinnamon. As soon as I lit it up, I just have the best aroma in my place. I am so excited to drink this. This is gonna be the drink of the winter and the fall, absolutely. And hey, if I can still get more pumpkin in the spring, I'll be drinking this all year round.